morning, sports fans, ASMR Sports. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The baseball season is on the way. Today is Friday, the 11th of March, and yesterday, Thursday, it was announced in the evening that the Major League Baseball owners and the Players Association had reached a deal for the 2022 baseball season. So finally, we'll get some baseball. If you haven't heard, well, if you really haven't heard, the players and the owners of baseball teams had to basically agree on a collective bargaining agreement, which is a giant contract that sets the kind of rules for how the game will be played and how teams will be limited in the contracts they can make, and salary issues, salary caps. Basically a big agreement between the teams and the players. Those I think those get done every 5 years. So basically every 5 years they got to redo it. They sometimes might last longer. I haven't really looked in the history, but I believe the last one lasted 5 years. Now this one's going to be 5 years, if I'm understanding that correctly. But point is, they have to do this, periodically, and sometimes it's not that big of a deal. They get it done. There's some kind of wrangling always, but usually I think it's able to be done without too much disruption. This year, that was not the case. There was disruption in spring training, which would have started in February, if not for this CBA. But spring training now will start the 13th of March. Which is this Sunday. So I'm super pumped for that. Speaking of opening day, which now is April 7th, so very soon. It's going to be very quick, spring training. I don't know when they're going to start playing like spring training games, but I imagine they're going to need a week or two at least, just to do exercises and warm-ups and stuff. So we'll probably not have games in spring training for a while, but there's only 3 weeks or so until opening day on April 7th. Oh, importantly, although the schedule that was previously approved will have to be reworked, the league did agree to a 162 game season, so we have a full 162 game season of baseball, which is fantastic. Alright, I want to show you guys a bunch of stuff that I've gotten in the last couple of days that I'll be figuring out what to do with. If you'd like to buy some of this stuff in unopened form, let me know. I'm going to try to actually get some listings of this stuff up before I post this, because I feel like that's a major problem I have, is not being able to get stuff on my website very quickly. But opening day, I'm actually not selling this stuff, but I'm giving away 2 free packs of opening day baseball in every order that I ship at hotcardboard.com until opening day on April 7th. So if you like a couple packs of opening day for free, order something on hotcardboard.com in the next, whatever that is, 3-4 weeks. A bunch of stuff is stuff I picked up at retail after having run into a couple of places that have at least a few things. This is NBA Hoops Winter Blaster. So it's got, little snowflake designs and on every card and some special winter parallels. This is a product they've been doing every year, I think since 2018. And it's kind of wacky, but it's fairly popular. I got these at Walmart, I think, for like $27. Which actually isn't bad, because I thought that Panini was basically changing changing the price on all their blasters to $29.99 instead of $19.99. Plus, Walmart has been marking up a lot of stuff beyond the suggested retail price, just to limit, people coming in and buying everything, which I appreciate, but it does raise the price of things. Anyways, I just got a couple of these. That was the limit of purchase at the Walmart these came from. Also got some playoff football. This stuff is not particularly interesting or valuable, but it is one hit per box. And it's a product I haven't opened yet, so I figured I better get some of these. Again, limit 2. These are from the Walmart. Same Walmart. So got a couple of those. Really just want to open one of them on air. Who the F knows what I'll do with the second one. I like to just get 2 because I can. Gotta get the limit. And then, Topps 2022 stuff is still fairly easy to get. So usually if I see this stuff in stock, they have just, retail packs. They have hanger packs, which is kind of like a jumbo pack. And sometimes they have blaster boxes. And they have these things. If they have all those things, and there's generally a limit on what you can buy, I'll just get these things. I think these are probably the best to get because the cards are well protected in here. A lot of times the odds of getting the important hits are relatively good in this particular format. Sometimes it can change each year and your odds are better in other formats, but relatively consistently this is one of the best formats to get, so I like to pick those up if I'm going to pick up anything. Then we got some 2021 Donruss soccer hanger packs that are looking pretty nice. Sometimes these can get beat around a lot, but these are pretty fresh on the shelf, and I don't really want to open these, so I'm probably going to list these for hopefully what is a reasonable price. Gives me, like $1 or $2 profit maybe on those, but I got to see kind of what those are going for. This is kind of a fun thing. This is a repack product that has just single cards in it. And, oh man, I just realized this is not sealed in any way. Is it? Okay, yeah, it's glued, thank God. These, you see it at Walmart, or I'm sorry, at Walgreens, the drugstore. And people have posted about these, the products like these at Walgreens, and saying you can actually get some decent cards. Some guys pulled a 2018 Topps Update Ohtani SP card out of here, which is probably worth a couple $100. So these are made by Fairfield, which does a lot of repack stuff like this. I feel like I've always wanted to compete with Fairfield, get a business that Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do something on my phone that might stop. Alright, we're back. I had to respond to a text message and it stopped the video, but anyways, these are from Walgreens, and some people have got some kind of cool stuff out of them, and I've never really looked at Walgreens before. Occasionally, once in the past probably 4 years, I've looked at Walgreens for cards. But they're starting to get more stuff at them, so, check them out in your area if you have a Walgreens. So anyways, I'm just going to open this in honor of baseball opening day. I'm also going to open, I think, at least one of these guys in honor of the baseball opening day. Now, a couple things my distributor sent. This is a Prism Soccer 2021 Premier League. I don't know what I paid for this, but I paid the wholesale price, so it's probably a pretty nice price. I think these actually were not for sale yet on Dave and Adams or Blowout, so I think this product is not officially released. Probably releases Monday, if not today. Actually, I think they have cases of them in Blowout, but not individual boxes. They have first off the line boxes available, but not hobby boxes, so kind of weird. I always get things late from my distributor. I get them like a week after they release, so I'm kind of shocked if I ever get anything early, and maybe this is actually not early, but for whatever reason they did not have these at the two places that I looked online. Anyways, 17 prisms, 5 numbered to 340 or less. So I don't really know if there's any like decent rookies in here or what, but you soccer nuts will have to tell me what I should do with that. Maybe that's like this is like a good candidate for a per pack or a break where every spot is a pack, so it's 12 cards or 12 packs per box, and I think these go for like $500 or so, maybe between 500 and 550 or so. Again, they didn't have them in stock, so I couldn't really tell what they were going for at the big realtor, but if you divide 500 550 by 12, it's not too much. $50 or a little bit less per pack. So that might be a fun one to do like that. I just don't know if there's gonna be interest in that or not, but you guys tell me. Last thing I'll show you is I always am a sucker for the Star Trek products from Rittenhouse. They make most of the Star Trek related products these days. Discovery, this is for season 3, so I think like season 4 is probably gonna come out soon. But yeah, I haven't actually. I've watched all the first season, part of the second season, and then I got kind of sidetracked, and that was like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago that I started watching that. So I'm a little bit out of it. I have no idea what's going on in season 3. But, I know most of these characters, like that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and her, and I don't know who that is. Oh, actually, I do know who that is. He's usually not, dressed like that. I don't know who that is, I don't think. Oh, and I know who that is, so I know most of these guys. Anyways, I do like opening these things, but they're such a huge, they're a terrible investment. To open, because you're almost certainly going to get, some nobody autograph, and it's not going to pay for the box, which I think these are probably like between $60 and $80, and I'm sure I didn't pay much less than that. I probably paid like $59, and they probably could sell for $60. That's kind of how it works with those particular products from my distributor. Alright, well, let's do some 2022 tops. I haven't opened a bit of this in a while since I stopped opening customer orders. The stuff that I have kind of got overdosed on it, but with the baseball season back, I'm ready for more. A hanger box, just get one thick, clear cellophane wrapped pack, which is optimal for keeping the cards in good shape and also making it easy to open. So that's always nice. Ooh, I want to get to the middle. And see all the stuff. Just see if there's any kind of exclusive in this product. It doesn't really say anything. Sometimes they'll have some kind of subset or something that's specific to a format or a version of a format. See, these cards are all nice and crispy. There's the card you want. These still are going for like $10 a pop, raw. So I just paid for the box right there. Can't go wrong with that, right? Maybe you can, I don't know. Flatty. So now we get to see a flurry, probably, of free agent signings. So it only needs the Tatis and the Acuna. We've got every top player in the game in one pack. But yeah, a lot of signings, that couldn't happen while baseball was suspended. So it's gonna be very interesting couple of weeks here, I think. And then, presumably we'll have spring training games for a little bit. And then opening day, baby. Okay, let's see. Here's our I don't know what you call these. Insert kind of parallels. Insert parallels. I feel like this Stars of the MLB is unique to this product because I've not seen these before. And now we're getting like a ton of them. Apparently, right? Look at this. We got freaking 5 of them. 4 of them. Oh, we got some good ones. So I don't know what the story is on these Stars of the MLB, but I've not seen them before. They're actually pretty cool looking cards, but the fact that we got 4 in a $10 box tells me they're not probably very valuable. And Generation now, Eloy Jimenez, so that's kind of cool. What the hell, let's leave all these. Alright, now we're going to open Collector's Edge baseball box. Let's see here. Gosh, they do make these difficult to get into, don't they? Go in the back door. So, you can see what's going on here. They have, oh look at that, there's a little hair in there. Thanks. Thanks, Collector's Edge. So, these, I actually have a receipt for these. Okay, so this box is $4.99, so not an expensive product, but I mean, you've got a pack that's probably worth, this is 91 Fleer, yeah, so this is like one of the worst baseball products you can imagine, but I actually have to say I don't think I have opened any 91 Fleer in a million years, so it'll be fun to get into that. There's actually a 91 Fleer right there. So, so basically, you've got a pack that's probably worth about, 10, 15 cents. You've got a bunch of just total garbage commons, which hopefully somebody forgot to, pull a star out of there, and we'll get something. But these are mostly the kind of the cards that we all throw away in the garbage. Like I've definitely thrown away plenty of 80s and 90s cards in the garbage. So this is basically $0, and I'm sure they buy these. I'm sure they buy 5,000 count boxes of these for probably $2 or $3. So they probably have about a penny into this amount of cards. So you got about 16 cents worth of cards, at least in terms of what they paid. And it's in a box for $4.99. Now these boxes aren't free. They cost money, and you have to pay someone to package this stuff. But if you can basically get this, each box printed and packaged for, I don't know, let's say $1. I think it's probably significantly less than that at scale, but if you get $1 there and it's like, 20 cents for these cards, we'll say you've got $1.20 into this, and you've got to price it at probably half of what it sells for in the store, which is $4.99. So you're going to sell this for $2.50, but you're basically doubling your money and selling these for half of the $4.99 retail. So it's a good business to be in. Now that's gross margin. They have obviously expenses. They've got employees. They've got shipping. They've got all sorts of things to put on top of that. So I don't want to pretend like that doesn't exist, but it's a pretty good business, I think, to be in, to be able to sell this kind of stuff for really anything. But let's see if they forgot to pull something valuable. Unfortunately, this is such a bad, range of years. Oh, look at that, we got a football card. So people may wonder, like, where do they get the cards for this? Well, it's not somebody's, it's not the owner of the company's personal collection. What they do is, they have buyers that go on the marketplace and, try to acquire cards in a place like, Kruk Cards is K-R-U-K, like John Kruk. Kruk Cards is a big dealer, sports cards dealer. They're out east somewhere. I can't remember where they are. I want to say they're like in Pennsylvania somewhere, but Kruk Cards is big on eBay, and I've bought from them in the past. They just have all sorts of just random stuff. They have like player lots. Like I've bought some Don Mattingly player lots from them. 200, 300 cards for like, $20, $30. Actually got some pretty good Don Mattingly's out of there. So Kruk Cards, they post ads in like all the hobby publications, the sports card magazines and stuff. And they say like buying, monster boxes, 5,000 count monster boxes of commons for all sports. So it's basically like they put a price. It's like, I think they pay like $5 a box for baseball, and probably like $10 a box for football, and $8 a box for basketball. So they basically, I think, are selling all of those cards to companies like Fairfield that need product. There's a nice third year, I think, card of Sosa. So they buy this stuff up, from dealers and collectors of all sorts who just have a bunch of stuff they want to get rid of, and they could get, $100 for a bunch of their monster boxes of stuff. I actually think the monster boxes are worth a fair bit. If you go to your hobby shop right now and you buy a monster box, a 5,000 count box, that's probably going to be between like $3 and $5. Cardboard's not cheap these days. So, I feel like if they gave me my monster boxes back, maybe I would sell some stuff, but honestly, I just throw anything like this that I open. It just goes straight in the garbage. The stuff that I keep is, ultra modern stuff from 2017 onward. It's hard to throw that stuff away because you pay like $1,000 a box for it. Plus, I don't know, you just sort of imagine there's maybe more of a market for that in the future. If companies ever start, if they run out of this stuff and they gotta buy, Prism Commons or Select Commons or Topps Finest Commons, hopefully the rate would be a fair bit higher than what they pay for this kind of stuff. Yeah, so a lot of people think this is the ugliest card design in the history of life, but I don't know. I mean, it's yellow, which is really weird. It's a really, really weird sort of primary color to see as the basis for the design. There's a Schmaltz, not bad. As the basis of the design for a sports card, modern sports card, but it certainly stands out, I'll tell you that. So yeah, kind of weird. Alright, well that's what we got for today. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Please, hopefully I'll have some links. Look in the description for this video for links to some of the products that you saw in here for anybody who's interested in buying. And yeah, I'm still thinking about what I want to do some breaks of. Either like a quarter box break or a per pack break, or maybe even like half box breaks if I get a product that's relatively cheap. So stay tuned for